Shalom, good morning, y'all. How's everybody doing? So, I'm seeing all the commentary, the posts about the whole Diddy shenanigans, whatever. And I'm just sitting here watching everybody trying to pick a side, trying to explain, trying to pit this on them always pointing out what the black man is doing and turn it into something that it never was, right? There is no side to pick. They're all evil sides when it comes to Hollywood. I remember I used to follow this page on Instagram, and the name of the page was Hollywood is Evil. Dude vanished. He was exposing a lot of stuff, and I think that's what first piqued my interest. Like over the years, we've always suspected, but we never really just knew. But then when I learned what to look for, how to look for it, how to discern it, of course, discernment comes from our Father, so it just grew more and more with what I'm studying in His Word. The more things just started to become visibly plain, and it's just wild to see people arguing about what 50 did, who's wrong, and people pitting against the black man, Diddy, and then Marlon, and whoever else is involved in all of this, which is also a distraction. I've also learned in these it's a lot that I've learned. This whole industry is built to poison our people at the end of the day. They were paid, contracted position to shape our identity into dysfunction. Hustling, prostitution, whoring, beef, violence, destruction. The very opposite of Yahuwah, who Yahuwah's chosen people are. And to this day, they're still using them as puppets to distract us. Merely because y'all want to pick a side when there's only one side, and that's the Most High Yahuwah's side. This was never entertaining. It was all engineered culture. And the fact that people are really sitting here trying to pick a team versus seeing it for what it really is just shows how spiritually blind this world is. Once you come into this truth, you realize everything they create, remix, and promote is designed to hide our identity. The beef, the scandals, the documentaries are all distractions. The real power is above them, those who control the machine. A lot of what y'all see publicly is only controlled opposition, gatekeeping. Looking at Pastor Darby and his teachings, he broke it all the way down. Many celebrities, influencers, politicians, even locally, it's not just the celebs, because now they know that the influencers that are everyday people are just like us. And that's what's popular. Satan is going to always use what's popular and what's popping. So those influencers you look up to, yeah. For all these successful black elites are tied to the black boule. They're positioned to keep our people docile and spiritually asleep. These industry people sign these big contracts and they're given all this money up front. They're fronted money, image, and a lifestyle. And that's the bondage that gets them. And they blow this money before really making the money. So if they want to get out or they see something that they shouldn't have seen and it turns them away from that lifestyle and they don't want a part of it, it's too late. You can't. You owe, and your image is collateral. And they purchase your silence and they use your reputation as leverage. That's why they can't leave. And that's why they get exposed when they stop complying. That's why scandals suddenly surface. It has nothing to do with the black man always trying to be taken down. Somebody tried to buy this network and all that. Those are conspiracy theories that you guys run with. Honestly, I believe that sometimes they realize what they're doing is wrong and the things that they're partaking in behind these closed doors and these secret rooms are wrong and they want out of that life. But because there are certain things that they partook in that are being used to blackmail them. So this is why R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Tory Lanez, and anybody else that's been in that are caught up in these same cycles. Not because they're innocent, but because the system only exposes you when you stop serving its purpose. And meanwhile, everybody is arguing over who's right and who's wrong. Like the surface story is the real story. It's not. There are layers to this world. There are systems behind these celebrities. There are powers behind these systems. And we know who runs those systems. And if you don't know, you have more research to do. The real focus should be Yahuwah, repentance, striving to live righteously, obedience, and preparation for Yahusha's return. Just realized I could pin this on my shirt. But folks get so distracted by celebrity gossip that they can't even discern the spiritual warfare that's happening behind the scenes. I don't pick sides. I don't pick sides because I'm not entertained by their bondage. I'm not distracted by the puppets when I can see the puppeteers. And I definitely don't need to see a documentary in order to see the spirits that these people operate in. Let him who has ears hear. I'm not saying that the documentary is not true. What I'm saying is they're only going to show you what they want you to see when there's stuff more deeper that has not been exposed, right? Also, 50 is not your friend. 50 is just, he thinks he's playing the system, but he's actually being played. And that's going to come out as well. At the end of the day, all of this is to keep people away from finding out who we are. That's all it boils down to. Everything in this world has been twisted, turned, manipulated, hidden, and lied about so that you don't find out your identity. Even to the point where y'all really believe that the Bible is the white man's book. All of that. And they know you're not going to pick it up and read it because it's filled with so much trauma, dysfunction, and hurt created by the world and planted, and it's rooted now in you that you don't even want to look into it.